Hello, good afternoon everyone. Kumusta naman tayo? Still live speaking? Okay. Ito na ang pinaka-last na session natin this afternoon. Okay, na sana lahat tayo ay handang-handa na upang ating ipagpatuloy ang mga topics na hindi pa natin natapos kanilang umaga. So, gusto ko lang pasalamatan ang lahat ng mga writers natin, no? Writers natin sa ating module, no? Sa lahat ng mga secondary schools na coordinators ng Araling Panlipunan at sa lahat ng mga subject at saka yung advisor ng Araling Panlipunan Patrito, dahil sa sekundarya naman, lahat ay nagiging bahagi ng ating tinatawag na writing of the lesson exemplars and also the activity sheets and the modules. Okay, maraming salamat Boston District. Okay, lalo na sa kanilang mahal na Public School District Supervisor, si Ma'am Montejo. Maraming salamat sa coordinator dyan at sa kanyang advisor at sa lahat ng mga kaguruan na bahagi ng ating mga materials na gamitin this coming August. Sa KTL 1 and 2, maraming salamat din kay Ma'am Jansa at saka kay Sir Melvin. Kasali na ang kanyang mga coordinator sa KTL 1, si Sir Gary Acevedo at ang kanyang advisors Araling Panlipunan na si Sir Chris Ramirez at sa lahat ng mga kaguruan sa District KTL 1. At sa KTL 2 naman kay Sir Kevin Hani Espirituoso ang ating coordinator at si Ma'am Mali Inihali naman ang advisor. Salamat sa lahat din ng mga kaguruan bahagi ng ating materialis na gagamitin sa August 24. Module, lesson exemplar, and also the activity sheets. Sa mga Baganga North at South na naman. Okay, Ma'am Munding, Dr. Munding, Apostol, maraming salamat. At kasama naman ang kanyang coordinator, district coordinator na si Ma'am Torres, at ang kanyang advisor, si Ma'am Munday, Teresita Munday. Maraming salamat at kasama yung central nilang coordinator na tumutulong din kay Ma'am Torres na si Ma'am Imelda Peñaranda. Sa lahat sa Baganga North, maraming salamat. Baganga South, kay Ma'am Yunelda Manligoy. Maraming salamat Ma'am sa suporta at sa kay Greggy Yu, ang kanilang AP coordinator at saka kay Ma'am Miriam Manggod, ang kanilang advisor. At sa lahat ng kaguruan din na bahagi ng ating materials na na-prepare natin para sa 24 sa opening natin. Sa Caraga North naman, maraming salamat Sir Alvin Lancian. Kasama niya ang kanyang AP coordinator na si Ma'am Tesalonica Lumaya at ang kanyang advisor na si Ma'am Cecil Ferrando. At sa lahat ng mga teachers na nagtuturo ng Araling Panlipunan sa Caraga North, maraming salamat sa kanyang kooperasyon sa paggawa ng module, lesson at saka activity sheets na gagamitin natin sa August 24. Caraga South na naman kay Ma'am Marian Sobrecari. Maraming salamat Ma'am Marian, Dr. Sobrecari sa inyong suporta dyan at sa kanyang AP coordinator Ma'am Ivy Baso at sa kanyang advisor na si Sir Ardek Pagulo. Maraming salamat sa inyo, sa lahat ng mga kaguro, mga teachers dyan, sa inyong suporta at sa inyong mga materialis na nahanda para sa pagbukas ng klase. Kay Ma'am Florentina Kimo, maraming salamat Ma'am sa inyong suporta para sa preparasyon ng ating mga guro para sa August 24. at ang kanyang at ang kanilang coordinator na si Ma'am Dornalyn Salomenes. Ma'am Dorna, salamat. At sa kanilang advisor na si Sir Ernesto Ongkay. Maraming salamat sa inyo, lahat ng mga teachers na nagtutulong-tulungan upang matapos ang mga modules at saka little exemplar at saka activity sheets na gagamitin natin sa opening ng klase. At saka sa mga Manay South na naman, kang Ma'am Amelita Dimera. Maraming salamat Ma'am Ami sa inyong suporta at kanyang coordinator na si Ma'am Orsolina Lungyapon at sa kanilang advisor na si Sir Joselito B. Blas. At sa lahat ng mga teachers, maraming salamat. Sa Tarragona District, Sir Pitong, sa Tinitigan, maraming salamat din sa inyong suporta at sa inyong pagod na pag-monitor, pag-assess sa ating mga teachers. At ang kanilang naman coordinator ay si Ma'am Mirasol Mayma at ang kanilang advisor si Dr. Minerva Masaudli. Maraming salamat din sa mga guro na nag-coopera o nagtutulungan upang matapos ang module na kanilang gawa at lesson exemplar at ang kanilang activity sheets. Sa distrito naman, maraming salamat Dr. Florifes Colmenares at sa kanyang district coordinator na si Ma'am Dailindi at ang kanilang advisor na si Dr. Mercedes Estrera. Maraming salamat at sa lahat ng mga teachers sa Balay-Balay District sa inyong suporta sa paggawa ng module, lesson exemplar, and activity sheets. Maraming salamat. Lupon West District, kay Dr. Julieta Sumalino. Maraming salamat Ma'am Juliet sa inyong suporta at sa kanilang district coordinator na si Ma'am Hilda Valiante at ang kanilang advisor na si Ma'am Elsa Abindan. Maraming salamat at sa lahat ng mga teachers na nagtulong sa paggawa ng modules at lesson exemplar at ang activity sheets. Sa Lupon East na naman, kay Ma'am Vanessa Doon. Maraming salamat Ma'am Vanessa sa inyong suporta at sa inyong pagbigay ng importansya para naman sa ating coordinator sa Lupon East na si Ma'am Lilibeth Doltra at ang kanilang advisor na si Sir Danilo Avila. Maraming salamat din sa mga guro na tumutulong. Sa lahat, ito ay high school at saka elementary mula District 1 at saka sa District 2. Maraming salamat. Sa San Isidro, South, kay Sir Arles Marcia. Maraming salamat Sir Arles sa iyong suporta. Kasama niya ang kanyang District AP Coordinator na si Ma'am Teresita Oy at sa kanilang advisor na si Ma'am Merlin Oy Biyahe. Maraming salamat din sa mga teachers na tumutulong sa paggawa ng modules at saka lesson exemplars and activity sheets. Lupon Isidro North kay Dr. Virginia Alcantara. Maraming salamat Ma'am Virgie sa iyong suporta at sa kanyang AP District Coordinator na si Ma'am Ann Bunier at ang kanilang advisor na si Ma'am Ophelia Palugon. Maraming salamat din sa mga teachers na tumutulong sa paggawa ng module, lesson exemplar, and activity sheets. Sa Governor de Rosso South na naman, North, kay Sir Arnel Tan. Sir Ariel, maraming salamat sa suporta at sa kanyang district coordinator na si Ma'am Yunesa Gulani at ang kanilang advisor na si Sir Pipi Enambi. Maraming salamat sa inyo dyan, ang lahat ng mga guro na tumutulong sa paggawa ng module, lesson exemplar at saka activity sheets. Governor Generoso South, Sir Bobby Rivera, maraming salamat sir sa inyong suporta at sa kanilang district coordinator Doon sa high school yun. Sila ni Sir Alden Labajo, si Ma'am Arla Liho, at saka si Ma'am Kristen May. At kanilang adult na tumutulong din sa pag-monitor at sa pag-i-evaluate ng kanilang mga gawang module at saka lesson exemplar and activity. Sa lahat, maraming salamat lalo na sa ating Schools Division Superintendent na si Sir Rinaldo Di Meliorida sa kanyang suporta sa lahat ng asignatura na sumusulat at gumagawa ng module, lesson exemplars at saka activity sheets. Sa ating assistant to the SDS na si Dr. Esther Jen Pelayo, maraming salamat, Doc, sa suporta din. At saka sa ating OIC Chief ng Curriculum Implementation Division na si Ma'am Connie Wong sa kanilang palagi pagod at hindi nakakapagod sa pag-monitor at sa pagbigay ng mga reminders sa lahat ng mga Fs kung saan na banda ang kanilang mga materyales, kung prepare na ba para sa August 24 na opening ng klase natin. Sa lahat ng Education Pro Supervisors, maraming salamat din sa inyong suporta. Itong ang 4D natin na trainer division level ay successful ito dahil ito na ang huling hapon ng ating training at ito ay tatapusin mamaya tapos ng ating mga session na gagawin sa ilang oras na lamang. Okay, so ngayon ay para naman sa pag-i-energize sa ating katawan. Kasi napapagod tayo sa 4 na araw, palagi tayong nakaupo lang at nanonood at nakikinig sa mga lektora, mga demonstration mula sa simulation at saka sa ating return demo. Okay. Ngayon, ibalik ko doon sa ating controller, sa ating admin, para sa energizer. Sayaw, tibuok kalibutan. Sayaw para sa tanan. Go, go!
Ay, mami, este trago en tu nombre, mi amor. Me quieren agitar, me incitan a gritar. Soy como una roca, palabras no me tocan. Y adentro hay un volcán que pronto va a estallar. Yo quiero estar tranquilo. Es mi situación, una desolación. Soy como un lamento boliviano que un día empezó y no va a terminar. Ya nadie hace daño. Y hoy estoy aquí, borracho y loco, y mi corazón idiota siempre brillará. Y yo te amaré por siempre. Nena, no te penes en la cama, que los viajantes se van a atrasar. Mamita, por favor, no me hagas sufrir más. Me quieren agitar, me incitan a gritar. Soy como una roca, palabras no me tocan. Y adentro hay un volcán que pronto va a estallar. Yo quiero estar tranquilo. Es mi situación, una desolación. Soy como un lamento boliviano que un día empezó y no va a terminar. Ya nadie hace daño. Y hoy estoy aquí, cama, que los viajantes se van a atrasar.
Listen, what? You say you wanted to, ahora tú no me das nada. Diciendo tocarte, besarte desnuda, me tienen cuajado, rapeando en un lunes, bebiendo bermudes, borracho no dudes, Billy Rubin a su vez. Así que yo tuve que beber y enloquecer.
Te amaré por siempre. Nena, no te peines en la cama, que los viajantes se van a atrasar. ¡Mamita!
Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Nais ko lang pong pasalamatan ang miyembro ng Filipino Development Team dahil sa kanilang husay, paghihirap, pagod, talino upang makabuo ng isang kung ano man yung kinakailangan na lesson exemplar at activity sheets. Okay. Ang mga manunulat ay sina Liza O. Normal, mula sa Kumara T. Manuel Central Elementary School ng Lupon West District, mula sa pamumuno ng kanilang District Supervisor na si Dr. Julieta Sumalinog at sa kanyang ganon din sa principal ni Ma'am Liza. Ang pangalawang manunulat o writer ay si Ma'am Evelyn Sanchez ng Malyungan Elementary School ng Tarragona District. Ng kanyang PSDS ay si Sir Expedito sa Tinitigan. Ang pangatlong manunulat ay si Marilyn B. Escudero ng Pantuyan Elementary School, Caragan North District sa pamumuno ng PSDS na si Dr. Mary Ann Sobrecari. Ang pang-apat na manunulat ay si Elvira P. Buot ng Osmeña Elementary School, Governor Generoso North District. Ang kanyang PSDS ay si Dr. Ariel Tan. Ang panglimang manunulat ay si Ginoong Philip Bonos ng Taytayan Integrated School ng Katiel-2 District mula sa pamumuno ng District Supervisor na si Sir Melvin Rodilla. At ang ika-anim na manunulat ay si Ma'am Thelma P. Castardo ng Nangan Elementary School, Governor Generoso South District mula sa pamumuno ni PSDS Libera. Then, ang dalawang mahuhusay na editor o language editor, si Ma'am Maricel M. Hamero ng Banay-Banay Central Elementary School mula sa pamumuno ni PSDS Dr. Florifes Colmenares. At ang language editor naman ay si Ma'am Gloria C. Sabanal from Katiel Vocational High School. Ang kanyang principal ay si Dr. Quiza Damoy. At ang dalawang layout artist ay sina Arthur John P. Castardo ng Magdug Elementary School, Governor Generoso South District. Ang kanyang PSDS ay si Sir Libera at si John Michael Lipurada ng Makangaw Elementary School, Lupon East District. Ang kanyang PSDS ay si Ma'am Vanessa Duot at ang illustrator na siyang nagpapaganda ng mga guhit ng mga larawan ay si Sir John Marvin G. Lastrado, teacher in charge ng Nursery Elementary School, Bagangas South District sa pamumuno ni PSDS Leonilda Manligoy. Okay, para sa kaalaman po ng lahat, malapit na pong mabuo o matapos ang isinagawang lesson exemplar at activity sheets para sa Filipino grade 6 na siyang naatas o na-assign sa sangay ng Davao Oriental. Sa inyong lahat na mga PSDs at school heads ng mga writers na ito, layout artist, evaluator, illustrator, maraming salamat po sa inyong pagpayag sa inyong mga guro.
Okay, so sa puntong ito magpapatuloy po tayo sa paglalabas ng ating yung pagpapakita po kung ano yung meron tayo sa buong rehiyon. Kanina po naipakita natin yung tinatawag nating RBI na kung saan ang namiminuno po dito ay yung ating mga alternative learning system na team. Ano po? Sa punto pong ito ay isang pagbabahagi din mula naman po sa sangay ng Panabo City, particular po sa paaralan ng Panabo City Senior High School na pinamumunuan po ng aming principal na si Ma'am Mirna Evangelista Purificacion. Ipapakita naman po namin ngayon sa inyo kung ano po yung aming mga school initiatives patungkol naman po sa modular instruction concerning with the delivery and retrieval of the learning materials. Okay po, so panoorin po natin at sana po ay makatulong po ito sa inyo. This is Panabo City Senior High School, the only standalone senior high school in the division of Panabo City and province of Davao del Norte. PCSHS developed 3 delivery and retrieval scheme for its modular learning modality. First, the PCSHS Learning Hub, an accessible center for learning, is strategically situated in partnered barangays, offices, or establishments which serve distribution and retrieval of learning materials for learners and being monitored by authorized school personnel. Second, the PCSHS iTeach Module Panda, a community-oriented school initiative access in which authorized volunteers deliver learning materials directly to assigned households or barangays and being monitored by authorized school personnel. And the third, PCSHS Express, school-based pickup service initiative accessible to parents and guardians, where they can get learning materials of their students without hassle, also monitored by authorized school personnel. Furthermore, Panabo City Senior High School also developed security feature for its PCSHS activity sheets and learning modules, which will be embedded with unique QR code. QR code data will include the following: learner's complete name, LRN or the learner's reference number. Third is the grade and section. Fourth, the parent or guardian's contact number. And the fifth is the PCSHS official website link. This is clickable and directly connects to the website, which signifies the worksheet or module is successfully delivered or claimed by parents or guardians or the students. A glimpse of Panabo City Senior High School delivery and retrieval scheme for modular learning modality.
Mayong hapon, Module Panda. Ilang baligya? 3-5? Mayong hapon, Module Panda.
Saya to.
Hapon, ma'am. Mag-deliver ko Module, ma'am.
Ay, nak, dawas parang ko dire katawagan yung ate ko.
Ma, saman ma!
Ay, parang niya.
Hala, oh, natin sa musyo! Ayo, ayo! Laing hapon, ma'am. O, dayon, ma'am. Dali, ma'am. Dayon, lingkod sa ma'am. Ay, salamat eh. Ma'am, nakagawat mo sa inyong module. Nakagawat na, ma'am. Atong niaging si Mana. Mayo. Di ay, ma'am. Pinagawat na. Naaday ko din yung nagkairon. Ikapon ako sa mga worksheet. Nag-comply sa inyong anak. Okay. Nanamin ang uman, ma'am. Gamay, sa sunod simana na po ang uban, ma'am. Pwede. Nak, ihatag sa nato ng worksheet na nakumani mo na. Salamat sa ma'am. No, katuha po kaya ni ma'am. Okay na, salamat ha.
I'm back. Yes.
Sige po, ma'am.
Kamusta na lahat?
So, Ma'am Jan, ngayon po meron kayong additional pa namin mga inputs patungkol sa ating mga learning modalities. Ano po? So, Ma'am Jan, kami ni Sir Rene ay... Sige po.
Yes, hello Jean. Paki-show na ng ating presentation. Yes, sa lahat. Muli, magandang umaga. Okay? So, ito ang tinatawag nating new normal modalities, enablers of learning. So, ito po ay ating, ang aking presentation, the flow. We have different learning modalities. Second, our sample prototype schedules. So, and then we have the sample calendar of all the most essential learning competencies per quarter. but this time we will be showing to you a sample of the first quarter. So if we are going to plan it out, somehow this will help our teachers and our implementers to be able to deliver the curriculum well. And then our way forward, I'm always looking at it that there will always be something that we need to continue, not only today, but also the remaining months that we will be having our most essential learning competencies for school year 2021. Next slide, Login. Yes, so we have first our, of course, our face-to-face, shall we say, the most important, no, for us before the usual business we have, that it is about the face-to-face simulation, or shall we say interaction between the learners and a teacher. And for now, with as mandated by our DepEd central office, that for now we are not going to have this, because this modality has to really ensure that the learning spaces are safety, and also it is conducive for learning. So we need to have to consider local and national protocols. And so with this, we're not we will not be using momentarily the face-to-face modality. Thanks to that, Login. So we'll move to the next, Login. Our modular printed learning modules. Okay? So the printed learning modules, as we all know, ito yung tinatawag nating self-learning modules. We should be aware of this, that this is, or these are the modules that our learners will receive comes August 24, 2020. So our default is that, be it online, offline, radio-based, or TV-based instruction, all modalities, all learners should have the self-learning modules. So in here, in modular, considering printed learning modules, so we need to consider that teachers here will use as a modality wherein learners will be supervised at home or guided at home by an adult or other siblings and family members. Okay. And then we have next to that, actually for our modular or printed learning modules, we have suggested actions of key players. The suggested actions of key players are suggested actions that most likely will be of help to us in the implementing unit. And so we have here some considerations of our partnership with the local government unit to ensure that the delivery of the materials are well coordinated. So if this gonna be, or if this will really partner even the LGU, the barangay, the purok, the city leaders, then we can do that. So these are vital informations or suggestions for you to consider. Next to that, we have the school on air or radio-based instruction. So our school on air radio-based instruction, narinig nyo na kanina, so it could be using the radio transmission or our horn loudspeaker, yung tatawag nating trompa sa mga paaralan. So ito yung tinatawag nating horn loudspeaker. Okay, so in this particular modality, still the learners will be provided with the self-learning modules. However, the, shall we say, the lessons, deepening of the lessons are done, or this is done through our radio-based instruction. And if it is trompa, usually the trompa is placed in the middle of the most, or the thickly populated place and immunity, and where all learners are situated. So yun po ang ideal for that if it is using the horn loudspeaker. And so again, these are the suggested actions of key players. Lalabas na rin yan ang mga different actions of key players. So we're giving you the suggested actions for as well. This will help you as you deliver the curriculum through the use of the school on air or radio-based instruction. Next to that, our television-based instruction. Okay? So of course, our TV-based, nandiyan pa rin ang ating transistor radio, but that will be provided to you. But assuming na yan po ay TV. Okay? This is teaching through the use of television and other visual media. And so learners may view educational episodes and lessons on television at home. Lessons are featured through pre-arranged TV programming and aired according to time slots and grade level on a daily or thrice or twice per week basis. And so that would be, again, depending on the time slots that our partner group or partner agency or organization will provide us. So in our TV-based instruction, we have also suggested actions of key players. Next to that, our offline. Okay, our offline, parang ito ay tatawag natin na downloaded or provided materials through online, but these are navigated through offline. Or even, these are digitized through the use of CD or thumb drive, but these are provided ahead so that the learners can view it, can navigate, can explore, or can read and do the respective tasks even without the use of connectivity or the internet. So that's the offline. Next to that, the suggested action of key players. So talagang nilalagyan namin ang mga suggested action of key players. Next, we have our online. This concerns about synchronous and asynchronous delivery. So in our online, of course, this needs so much about our gadgets like desktop, laptop, tablet, or smartphone, or your Android phone. And then you are going to engage synchronous, meaning same time and same slots that you have agreed or scheduled with your teacher, and then there is a delivery of the curriculum. And then asynchronous, meaning after all that the content or probably the concepts are provided, and so learners on their own, na even without the use of the virtual classroom, or shall we say, the one that you have experienced yesterday and on the during our first day of the training about the learning management system. So this would be the time wherein learners interact with the teacher virtually, or even do their respective tasks, even not, or shall we say, in a asynchronous way, wherein the learners can do their tasks, even the teachers are not virtually present. So with that, learners, or in the asynchronous experience, these are assignments given to the learners, or even recorded activities and videos or slides or emails or instructions on in the respective group chats or chat rooms. And so all these things, when learners explore on their own, That's the time that they're doing in a synchronous way. So again, we have the suggested actions of key players. So these are vital suggestions for you to do at your level. Next to that, we have the blended remote learning. Wherein in the blended remote learning, we have, of course, a combination of the modalities as cited in the face-to-face, or probably our modular, our TV-based, our radio-based instruction, or even our offline and online. So depending on the choice of the parents or the learners. And so as you all know, this will emanate, or this will be the decision of utilizing the blended remote learning will be lodged to the school officials, and also consultations with the teachers para collaborative effort of all the key players in school to ensure that learners are provided with the services. And so they are given, or they are provided, they are learning according to the pace that we actually, yung conservative, 8-week delivery of the curriculum per quarter. Okay. Next to that will be our suggested actions of key players, and then the homeschooling. Now, as to homeschooling, the policy is yet to be released by the FEDCO. So we're not, we don't have yet for now the policy as updated, or the policy that is appropriate for now as we are in the pandemic. So we'll just wait for that, and eventually we will provide all the different field offices for this policy on homeschooling. Next, we have the sample prototype template. These are sample, or this, I will be showing to you some sample prototype templates of which will help us on how we're going to do about listing of recipients of self-learning modules. How do we do that? And next to that will be the prototype also in the distribution and retrieval of the self-learning modules. Ayan, nagbibigay na kami ng sample prototype of which that will help our implementers. And then another sample prototype also for the tracking of and feedback to learners' output. So ibig sabihin, it's not only that we are retrieving, or shall we say distributing the materials, but we are tracking it, because this has something to do with our another feature of the LMS, that we are going to provide a help desk for our learners, because we are going to feature their help desk or hotlines for our learners to be able to connect if indeed during the time that they are on their own to study their lessons, or probably their self-learning modules, there are gray areas that they would want to clarify about, then we are going to include in our self-learning management system, and also probably in our advocacy materials, the hotlines where they can call an expert, or they can call a team to assist them. And if there are parents that would like to be clarified about of the lessons that the learners are shall we say, struggling in terms of their mastery. And then the calendar of the MELCs per learning area. So why we are showing it to you? Because ideally, through the curriculum implementation division and with learning experts for learning area, and so with our school heads and department heads, in the case for junior high school and senior high school, we would want you that before we begin the school year, everything should be already plotted in a calendar, and as to per learning area, per grade level. So we're giving you some samples of which we can summarize per grade level, and yun ang masundan ng ating mga parents. So it would be very advantageous that our critical input in this are communicated and articulated to our parents, shall we say, orientation and training. So we're giving you out the sample for Aralpan. This is a sample for level 1 or for grade 1. And then after, as you notice, it reaches to October 12 to 16. So naipagmamalaki ang sariling pangarap o ninanais sa pamamagitan ng mga malikaing pamamaraan. As you all know, kung matatanggap na ng ating mga bata ang self-learning modules, ito po ay napapalooban ng mga sinatawag nating lessons. Hindi ibig sabihin na ang bawat module ay may isang lesson lang. No, these are sometimes broken down into different lessons to ensure that all concepts are mastered and all skills or competence the enabling lessons are provided for our learners to be able to master the competency. So, ayan, binibigay namin sa inyo per grade level or a sample per grade level and per learning area. So there are also that you also provide like this. So we are giving you out
new great taste white caramel.
So you can choose and you can contextualize on your own. That will really help us to make all our deliverables clear to the field and all our key players, including the households, and I'm talking about the parents, to really know about this. Okay, so ayan, i-segue na lang natin yan. Filipino 7, APP 5, Science 8, I hope na nasundan nyo. And then we have Aralpan 1. And then we move to the sample prototype schedules. Itong sample prototype schedules, in a video lesson ito or in a video clips. So ginawa ko siyang sample prototype na video clips para naman when you are going to conduct orientation to your parents, parang there is something that they can look into and be know on how to do it at their own level pag nasa bahay sila at paano ito gagawin. So it is somewhat very tailored fit and contextualized siya at saka personalized siya is because these are actually achievable sa bahay. Pwede siyang gawin sa bahay at saka very dynamic in the sense that these are the usual thing that we expect that the learners should be doing at home and should be doing in school. Parang mini-merge natin siya, what the learners may do in school and when they are at home, how the school be replicated at home. Ayan. Yan po ang purpose ng sample prototype schedules natin. And that will be shown later. Later pa yan isa-show sa inyo. But that would be after my presentation. So kaya abangan nyo yan. And then after that, binibigay namin parang reminder sa atin. Kasi while we know that the senior high school have already the milks, but because of the way we analyze it, that only few of the competencies in the milk or in the curriculum guide of our senior high school are subsumed or shall we say merged. So we would want you to be aware of the 80-hour for that, particularly for senior high school, for 80-hour per learning area. And so anyway, when we yung ibinangga na namin siya, when we compare it this away to the total number of subjects per semester, kasi it's very unique for our senior high school na meron tayong first semester and second semester, and we still stick to our previously issued our regional memorandum number 15, or number 20, number 15, I should say, series 2016 when we had our first implementation of the senior high school, because the purpose then or the intention of our issuance is to really provide the same offering, so that when there will be migration or transfer of learners, we can actually mitigate those that would be concerning about transfer of learners and lack of subjects that would be taken from one school to another or from one track to another track. Okay. Next to that, dalawang slide yan. Next to that, sa way forward natin. Ayan, nasa way forward na tayo. Okay, itong way forward natin is that first, we are going to continue our training package for teachers and parents, because the training package for teachers and parents will continue, because still we are going to let you be aware of the conversion of our, shall we say, the conversion of our ebooks or self-learning modules to ebooks, interactive radio lessons, radio scripts, and TV-based scripts. So all this should be rolled out to you so that you'll know all about this. And another is for the mapping of congressional districts per division, kasi this concerns about monitoring. So while we are in a remote modalities, nasa remote tayo, the monitoring will still continue. So we are going to map out the different congressional districts, or probably the different districts, pwede nyo ring gawin, or pwede ring by division, or by school. So
everyone,
ito ang suggestions namin.
most especially to our OIC chief of the CID, Conception, Kay Wong, for giving me this opportunity to give inspiration to our teacher participants to this division training of trainers of the learning management system, or LMS. And of course, to our education program supervisors under the curriculum implementation division, who really gave their time to make
so
this.
This will help us, all monitors, our public school district supervisors, our education program supervisors, and the one manning the schools, to really know where are these things, or how are this, or what modalities that the schools are offering. So this will help us also strategically monitor our schools. Okay. So with that, I would like to welcome you to the sample prototype schedules. Login, kindly show Login the sample prototype schedules in the form of video clips.
Sample home, online instructional plan. Kindergarten. Monday to Friday. Morning session, 7:30 to 8:30 a.m. breakfast. Monday to Friday. Morning session, 8:30 to 8:40 a.m. prayer song exercise. Morning session, Monday to Friday. 8:40 to 8:55 a.m. replay. Monday to Thursday. Morning session, 8:55 to 9:25 a.m. Thursday, socio-emotional. Morning session, 8:55 to 9:25 a.m. assessment task. Monday to Friday. Morning session, 9:25 to 9:40 a.m. snack time. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Morning session, 9:40 to 10:10 a.m. Friday, morning session, 9:40 to 10:10 a.m. Morning session, 10:10 to 10:30 a.m. Morning session, 10:30 to 10:35 a.m. Monday to Friday. Morning session, 10:35 to 12 o'clock noon. Monday to Friday. 12 to 1 p.m. Lunch. Relaxation. Monday to Friday. 1 to 5 o'clock p.m. Monday to Friday. 1 to 5 o'clock p.m. Monday to Friday. 5 to 6:30 p.m. Dinner time. 6:30 to 8 p.m. Free time. 8 p.m. onwards. Bedtime.
I believe that I have delivered to you. Actually, we have sample prototype for kindergarten, and we have also for grades 1 and 2. Meron pa ba, Login? Baka maipakita natin na grades 1 and 2. Kasi in here, for grades 1 to 3, the teaching is explicit. So we have some will say some recommendations on how these things be done at home. So, Login, pwede pa natin maipakita ang grades 1 and 2? Kasi naka-separate clips yun.
Yes, ma'am. Lugin is just preparing the presentation po, ma'am. Okay, so ma'am, you know, yung nakita natin kanina is talagang very, very creative din na pagkakaayos ng oras ng bata. Ano po. So talagang meron siyang enough time to sleep, enough time para maglaro, at saka enough time din para makapag-bonding ang pamilya. And of course, yung pinakamahalaga doon yung matuto siya. Nagkakaroon siya ng panahon na mag-learn by himself at saka sa tulong ng kanyang pamilya.
Yes, at saka John, ang napakaganda doon ay may reading time talaga ang family.
Yes.
Reading time. Okay.
Yes.
So that's it.
So, Lods, ready na ba?
Pwede na, Ma'am Lods. Ayan. Kasi actually, lahat ng ito, ng mga clips natin, ay makakasama ito sa parents kit natin. Ito ay ipapaloob natin sa parents kit at sa atin din pong entire package of training kit para sa mga guro. So, lahat po ito matatanggap ng ating mga guro para masundan at sa pagkakaroon ng orientation ng mga parents ay madali pong masundan din. Okay.
Yes,
pwede namang magkaroon ng revision ang bawat division, pero sa pagkakataong ito sa amin sa region, nagbigay kami ng mga sample prototype. Opo.
Yes, ma'am. Lugin, ma'am, is actually preparing the slide because she has to transfer it from, ano po, ma'am, kasi medyo nagkakaroon ng problema nito sa tawag nito, sa connection po doon sa kanya, and inaayos na po ngayon.
Yung magpo-provide naman ng kits sa mga parents, ayan, sino magpo-provide ng kits sa parents, of course, sa school level na po, pero lahat ng ating ibibigay na kit ay ipapaloob namin ito sa training package na to. Para kayo po ay meron ng kopya nito at lahat po ng ating mga parents sa paaralan ay magbibigyan po sila ng kanilang orientation. At mas maintindihan nila dahil ito po ay interactive at saka mas madali po siyang masundan. Opo. Ginawa namin yun na interactive kasi pag i-play din yun sa bahay, maintindihan ni bata, ganun pala ang aking gagawin. So, medyo ito po ay nakakatulong. Parang hindi po siya parang stressful pagdating naman sa ating mga bata. Okay. So, ready na ba si Lugin? O siguro kung pwede nating ma-play siya habang nagkakaroon tayo ng lunch. Baka pwede ganun, Sir June.
Okay. Okay na daw, ma'am.
Okay na. O sige, Lugin, take it away. Yan ang controller namin.
Yan po.
Sample of learning schedule at home from grades 7 to 10. 7 o'clock to 8 a.m. breakfast, from 8 o'clock to 8:15 a.m. for prayer, C for advisory, announcement class, every Monday. 8:15 to 9:15 a.m. TLE, special curricular programs. From Tuesday to Thursday, 8:15 to 9:15 a.m. Filipino. Every Friday, 8:15 to 9:15 a.m. TLE, special curricular programs. Every Monday, 9:15 to 10:15 a.m. TLE, special curricular programs. From Tuesday to Thursday, 9:15 to 10:15 a.m. English. Every Friday, 9:15 to 10:15 a.m. PLE, special curricular programs. From 10:15 to 10:30 a.m. recess, household tasks every Monday. 10:30 to 11:30 a.m. Filipino. From Tuesday to Friday, 10:30 to 11:30 a.m. Science. From 11:30 to 12 a.m. Independence, collaborative learning. 12 o'clock to 1 p.m. lunch, household tasks, creative, from Monday to Thursday, 1 o'clock to 2 p.m. mathematics. Every Friday, 1 o'clock to 2 p.m. English, access and use the provided SLMs. From Monday to Thursday, 2 o'clock to 3 Cafe, access and use the provided SLMs. Every Friday, 2 o'clock to 3 p.m. at Chariot Panda Kunan, access and use the provided SLMs. From Monday to Tuesday, 3 o'clock to 3:30 p.m. Chariot Panda Kunan. From Wednesday to Friday, ESP, access and use the provided SLMs. To 4:30 p.m. Higher Room Guidance. From Tuesday to Friday, 3:30 to 4:30 p.m. Independent, collaborative learning. 4:30 to 5 p.m. Closing prayer, personal reflection and journal. 5 o'clock to 6:30 p.m. dinner time. 6:30 to 9 p.m. free time and Reddit stories. 9 p.m. onwards, bedtime. Total in minutes 360.
Sample Home Online Instructional Plan for Grade 1. August 24th, 2020. 7:30 to 8:30 a.m. breakfast. 8:30 to 8:45 a.m. prayer, C4 advisory, announcement class. 8:45 to 9:35 a.m. mother tongue. Access and use the provided SLMS. 9:35 to 10:05 a.m. Filipino. Access and use the provided SLMS. 10:05 to 10:20 a.m. recess. Household tasks. 10:20 to 10:50 a.m. may be used for reading time in English. Access and use the provided SLMS. 10:50 to 11:40 a.m. mathematics. Access and use the provided SLMS. 11:40 to 1 p.m. lunch. Household tasks. 1 o'clock to 3 p.m. creative, quiet time, nap, relaxation, play, reading stories. 3 o'clock to 3:40 p.m. Maryland Pangapana, access and use the provided SLMS. 3:40 to 4:20 p.m. MAPI, access and use the provided SLMS. 4:20 to 4:50 p.m. ESP, access and use the provided SLMS. 4:50 to 5 p.m. closing prayer and personal reflection. 5 o'clock to 6:30 p.m. dinner time. 6:30 to 9 p.m. free time and or reading stories. 9 p.m. onwards bedtime. Total in minutes 240, first sum 270, second sum. Thank you and goodbye.
Yes. Okay na, June?
Ipakita natin yung mga sample time management plan para po sa ating mga learners. So Ma'am Jan, may dadagdag pa po ba kayo doon?
Okay, para sa ating mga teachers at saka sa ating supervisors, mga curriculum implementation, division chiefs, lahat ito ay makakaya natin dahil tayo ay tulong-tulong bayanihan. God bless everyone.
Yes, opo ma'am. Thank you so much Ma'am Jan. Okay Ma'am Jan, ipakita po natin ngayon. Kasi mamayang hapon po magkakaroon tayo ng breakaway session para po sa ating mga return demo simulators na kung saan Ma'am Jan, naghahanda po talaga sila kasi sila po yung sana nga lang po ay hindi magkaroon tayo ng signal problem ay para tuloy-tuloy po ang inyong pakikinig at panunood sa ating webinar. Okay po? So ayan pa rin po, naka-flash pa rin sa inyong mga screens ang ating attendance kasi po hanggang 10:30 nga po ang ating open ang attendance na yan. Okay? So sa puntong ito, magkakaroon na po tayo, tutungo na tayo sa ating formal training na kung saan magbibigay po sa atin ng topic, panibagong topic ngayon, patungkol naman po sa homeroom, ang ating CLMD Chief. Once again, let us all welcome Dr. Janet G. Veloso. Good morning, Ma'am Jan.
Yes, good morning. Yes, good morning, June.
Okay po, Ma'am Jan. Sige po, kasi po talaga inklusibo tayo sa ating training, kaya po sa puntong ito, sa mga parents naman po ito, ano po, tama po ba?
Yes, opo.
Okay, ma'am. So go ahead po.
Okay. So, good morning, everyone. Today we are going to, I want you to journey with me about the role of the parents in the new normal. Actually, this is form part of our fifth day matrix of activities. We would want you to see the package or the e-training package for the parents. This is tailored fit to our Davao region context. At the same time, this is applicable to all of our different divisions, particularly our 11 schools division offices. And we can do a lot of probably contextualization as you reach to your respective divisions, and also improve some of the contents or the parts of the e-training package. Okay, I will just make it fast because consequently we are going to have the psychosocial or the mental wellness and psychosocial or psychological first aid activities with the Education Support Services Division. So my task is to share with you on this. Kindly show my slides, Sir Josh. So parang okay na lang na nasa backstage ako, Sir Josh. Ayan, ganito talaga pag live. Sir Josh, may I request for the slides? Ayan, nandiyan na ba? Nakikita na, Sir Josh? Ayan, okay. Okay, so this is what we call Parents Inspiring and Managing Learning at Home. So as we all know, for now, we don't have the face-to-face interaction or learning session. So everything is will be done in a remote modality. So our parents are vital and important as they perform their role to inspire and manage learning at home. Okay, next slide, Josh. So my presentation outline is about the Sulong Edukalidad framework, the regional initiative based on learning continuity plan, mechanism in the distribution and retrieval of self-learning modules, because we should inform our parents on how these things can be done. And then calendar of activities, or probably the calendar for school year 2020-21, of which we contextualize it according to our teaching learning activities. And then video files for physical fitness test, and video files for mental wellness and psychosocial support or psychological first aid activities, and some concerns about local IATF protocols and safety measures. So parang isang package talaga na buo para sa ating mga parents. However, this will not limit the schools division offices to add some of the concerns that you are going to put in our training kit for the parents. Okay, next, we move to the Sulong Edukalidad framework. So I will not dwell on this because this is where we anchored on our Sulong Edukalidad. In the end, that we dream of Filipinos who passionately love their country and whose values and competences enable them to realize their full potential and contribute meaningfully to building the nation. So this is the thing, ito ang heart talaga ng ating pagsasamahan sa DepEd. Next to that, our mission. So regarding our mission, next slide, Josh. So these are articulated and directed if how we would want our students, our teachers, our administrators and staff our family, community, and other stakeholders are going to engage, and what would we want for this particular key players in the school community. Next to that, our core values. Our core values. Next, Josh. Parang nahuhuli si Josh. Ayan. Okay. Our core values. Ayan. Baka Diyos, baka tao, baka kalikasan, at makabansa. Kasi dapat ipaalam din natin sa ating mga parents yan. Although many are aware of it, but to the rest, probably this is going to be a new thing or something that would serve as their inspiration. Next. So, ipapaalam din natin about the most essential learning competencies. Why? Because these are the main myth of our teaching and learning delivery. So, we need to inform them about the most essential learning competencies. And probably, next to that, would be the details as to the K-12 most essential learning competencies. Yes, Jazz? Yes, we have done, or we have talked about that during our unpacking. Next slide, please. And also with this, kasi dapat ipaalam din natin sa kanila on how these things are, the competencies, the process of coming up with the most essential learning competencies. Next to that, the emphasis of endurance. Ayan. We emphasize somehow when they embrace or when they appreciate about endurance, they would know that these are the things that our learners are must be able to master. Okay. Next to that, yes, the process of the coming up of the most essential learning competencies. Next. So ideally, ang maganda nito is paunti-unti po siya na i-share. Okay, hindi po siya agad-agad lahat. Okay, next. Yan, in-emphasize yan bakit ano yung retained, merged, replaced, and dropped. Kasi there are parents that have copies already probably of the curriculum guides, or those that have already downloaded from our portal of our curriculum guides, and so they would know why some of the competencies are already not captured in our new most essential learning competencies. Okay, next. We have here when you dwell this to the parents, we have Q here, hindi ko na yan i-dwell, pero na may Q kami dyan na most essential learning competencies. Ibig sabihin, may sample po dyan pag i-click yan. Okay, next. Yan. Dinidwell na natin ang different learning modalities and the roles of key players. So, ibibigay na natin ang mga ano ba yung traditional face-to-face. And next to that, the distance learning modality. So parang dalawa lang talaga. It's the face-to-face and the distance learning. Kaya lang, the distance learning, as you can see, meron po siyang scale up na blended. Meaning, it's a combination of 2 or more modalities, whichever is applicable based on the local IATF parang severity or risk of COVID-19. Kasi hindi po tayo pwedeng na wala po itong basihan or desisyon natin, basihan sa ating local IATF. Okay, next. Regarding parenting in the new normal, alam niyo, kinapture namin ito, but this is more tailored fit to our present situation. This is based from the top 20 talaga na most essential din na parenting measures to be done. One is be a role model. So i-emphasize natin yan sa parents. Read together, of course. We'll need to have parents also who are readers. Next, oversee child's activity. No overscheduling, of course. We have nap also. We have time for household chores, everything. Then provide pleasant atmosphere. So it's necessary for the parents to really ensure that our learners are in a situation that are very, very comfortable and conducive also for learning. Next to that, we have give constructive, balik doon Josh, give constructive criticism kasi minsan ang mga parents masyadong between, ganito kasi tayo ngayon sa new normal, between rigor and learning. So we should prefer more on learning. So kahit na paunti-unti, talagang matututo ang bata. Then reward them for results, maintain parent-teacher relationship, of course. We would want that one. Then monitor their learning. Then devise fun ways to learn, of course. Meron din siyang parang something wide array of ways to make learning fun and memorable. Be a good friend. Ayan. So parang yan siya, swak na swak sa ating new normal. Okay, next. So in-emphasize namin sa ating learning situation ngayon, we should ensure that every learner is safe and protected anytime, anywhere. That's how we view as we capture it in our learning continuity plan, as integrating technology, academic community, and the household. Household meaning our community and the families where our learners emanate. Okay, next. We have from our LCP or Learning Continuity Plan, bibigay natin ang result of the survey. This was based on the survey of the region-based, but you can contextualize this, that you can have the survey of your division or probably the survey of your school. So that would somehow make it more contextualized. Next to that, we have the survey result. Kaya nandun mas may dating pag ibigay talaga natin kung ano yung emerging options of our parents, and probably you can link that one as to the result of the learners enrollment survey 4. Okay, that's the latest. Okay, next to that. So in here we provide ample information as to if modular, what are the probable tools or gadgets or platform that we can reinforce learning. And as you can see on the third, we have the regional learning management system. Okay, next. We have the survey results also of the special education. As you all know, in the region, we come up with the survey of the learners with special needs. And so ito yung mga nasa SPED natin na program. So still, majority opted for the modular. Okay, next. Ayan. Because of that, we have this learning management system and utilizing or with the features that it is user-friendly, may ease of integration, kasi pwede mo naman siya lagyan ng radio-based recorded episodes or even video episodes per lesson. So parang siya, hybrid. And then nandun din ang content management, of which nandun na si Melk, nandun na rin ang mga lesson exemplars and the self-learning modules. And then blended learning features, meaning blended, you can get from as a repository of all the materials, you can get as well the materials appropriate for other learning or for other learning modality. And then assessment and testing, of course, you have journeyed yesterday and during your simulation that there were quizzes, there were formative assessments, there were product-based assessments. So all of this are captured in the learning management system. Pero babalik pa rin tayo doon. And then reporting and tracking, because you can just easily download as well the results of the quizzes and product-based, shall we say, assessment. And then tracking of the result of the learner's performance. Next to that, so sa ating pong tinatawag natin na learning management system, Josh, next slide please. Yan, pwede nyo yung ma-download for more information, and kindly show the succeeding slides. Just i-show lang natin, but you can click this one for the parents. Pero dito ngayon hindi natin i-click. Yan po ang mga details ng ating learning management system. So name it, nandun na ang mga interactive videos. So nandyan rin ang enrollment system ng ALS at saka enrollment system ng tinatawag natin na school records management system that our region also had planned and had rolled out to the field. And then another regional initiative is for the ALS, of which this emanates actually with Island Garden City of Samal developer, and we recognize that one, and it is now scaled up for the whole region. And this is preparing our ALS learning centers for the paperless enrollment. Next. We have the prototype learning schedule. So yun pong binanggit ni Dr. Daog yan po. Prototype schedule yan, hindi na natin i-click yan. So makukuha din ng kasama yan sa kit. Next to that would be the sample learning modules. Ayan, may mga sample learning modules na at saka sample lesson exemplars. Why we are showing this to the parents? Because they should know what are this, and they should value why we are providing this to the learners, and how they are going to as well manage the learning of our learners at home. Ayan, so hindi na natin yan i-click. Next to that would be our help desk. Ito magandang initiative talaga, because our direction of the region is that we need to ensure that every learner is safe and protected, at ganun din sa kanyang learning. Unang-una, nasa help desk natin, academic specialists. The hotlines are there. So makikita natin ang hotlines from the regional level, tapos ibababa yan sa division, school level, at saka sa learning area experts. So there's no reason na mahihirapan ang mga bata, kasi ito po ay gagawin nating open as hotlines to help our learners even at home and remotely. So parang lahat tayo bayanihan dito. So who will complete the hotlines? Of course, coming from the division, you decide on that, the school focal, and probably the school head, and then the learning area. Sa amin dito sa region, inilagay na namin dyan, sa medical team, sa senior high school immersion, kasi malaking bagay din yan na pag-uusapan, then education service contracting, the TSS, the senior high school voucher program, and the joint delivery voucher program. So meron na kaming hotlines dyan, na pwede nyong i-scale up na pagdating sa division, school level, at saka sa respective learning area. Okay, next to that, ayan, mechanism in the distribution and retrieval of self-learning modules. So ito po, meron tayong sample or suggested distribution and retrieval, but the division, the school can scale up, can modify, can revise. So once you modify and revise, that would be very helpful and beneficial to our community or our parents and also our learners. And next to that, we have the DepEd Order number 7, Series 2020. Ito na yung sinasabi namin na calendar of activities. So, pag-click natin sa baba, nandyan na rin ang tinatawag niya ng calendar of activities. Ayan. Okay? Next to that, i-run through ko lang kayo. Nandyan na ang calendar mula Mayo. Sige, Jazz. Ipa-flash lang natin. Bakit pina-flash namin yan? Kasi vital na malaman ng mga parents yan. Nakalagay na anong mangyayari sa bawat dates. At nakalagay na rin ang mga dates of examinations. Ang schedule po ng quarterly exam. At schedule po na merong klase. Okay. So nakalagay lang dyan. So i-run through mo lang, Jazz. Ayan. So buong taon na yan or buong panuruan. No? The whole school year. Okay. So kina-capture namin dyan dahil vital yan na mga information sa ating mga parents. Somehow they would be able to connect with that and learn from it. Okay. So we proceed to the next. Physical fitness. Ayan. Sa physical fitness natin, sige, patuloy pa sa February hanggang April. Okay. Yes, sa physical fitness natin, kahit na nasa bahay ang mga bata, meron tayong video courtesy from Davao del Norte Division, headed by or spearheaded by the Superintendent, Madam P. D. Selva, together with ESDS, Sir Romel Handayan, at kasama ng pinakamagiting na chief na si Sir Edward Amogis, at ang focal po na overseeing dito ng MAPE, si Dr. Lesil Moquea, at kasamahan ng SPA. Sila po ang gumawa ng interactive at ito po ay sa Region 11 lamang nangyayari. Why we are giving this? Because kasi nasa remote na tayo, we would want the parents to know what are this physical fitness. Kasi we want the kids to be still healthy, active, and engaging kahit nasa bahay sila. So they can view the videos, they can review, replay everything about this, and these are standards. Okay, so kailanganin natin yan. Okay, next. We have mental wellness and psychosocial support or psychological first aid activities. Ito po ay patungkol sa pag-uusapan natin ngayon after my talk. So kasama na rin ang video dito. Ang kagandahan dahil video po siya, masundan po siya. Okay, next. We have the protocols of the COVID-19. So atin lang i-remind na sa atin kahit nasa bahay or once our parents will go out, kunin na nila ang kanilang mga self-learning modules. We are practicing all this, social distancing, at saka yung lahat ng babala no, ng ating local IATF. Tapos, finally, we have the personal hygiene and protocols of the COVID-19. Ayan, next, last slide na just. Ayan, so hindi ko yan i-dwell kasi makakatulong yan sa ating mga parents na makakasama nila lagi ang ating mga learners. And finally, yes, finally ito ang challenge natin, basta't sama-sama tayo sa sulong edukalidad, marangal at isa pong karangalan ang maglingkod sa bayan. God bless everyone.
Ready, Nana? Good afternoon, everyone. It has been one long week for all of us learning about this new mode of learning. And sorry, I was not able to join you earlier because I had some troubles with my internet. So in a way, I just have instructions as far as English is concerned. I know there are a lot of queries in your mind. What happens comes August 24, and specifically, there are teachers and principals who are already asking what will they use. They are already asking whether the central office provides for the materials as promised, because actually we were assigned particular grade levels as to develop this ADM modules for national use. But as of this time, sad to say that the central office is quite negative as far as the early release of the materials. So for English, I would like to gather again and remind that I assigned some particular teachers the whole division to write on a particular module. If I have time today and tonight or tomorrow, I'm going to review who are those assigned particular teachers, particular districts who were made to write in English in a particular topic. So I'll be following that up, and from time to time before August 24, if the ADM materials will not really be cascaded down to the divisions, I'm going to follow up and say provide how are we going to go through this August 24 opening as far as the English language is concerned. Also, I have some reminders as far as the reading implementation is concerned. I would like to ask the support of all the principals. I also would like to ask the support of all the supervisors to please follow up the implementation of the 8-week curriculum. There are districts and there are municipalities who have provided me copies of the letters from their IATF incident command that they have requested the SDS to suspend the face-to-face reading per se. Repeat, it is the face-to-face reading. We did not make, and I did not make, nor the SDS made an instruction that we will cut and stop the reading remediation. The reading remediation goes on until the 8 weeks is done or is finished, are all done. And we only suspend the face-to-face reading for municipalities where their incident commands for IATF wrote the SDS for suspension of the said reading. Now, the memorandum, wait for the memorandum that will be uploaded, in the Davao Oriental group chat, Davao Oriental website, it's already been signed. It's exactly the same memorandum I drafted, and that has been approved by the SDS. Take note, it does not suspend the reading remediation per se. It only suspends face-to-face reading instruction for those municipalities and barangays with letters from their IATF that we need to suspend face-to-face. In lieu of the face-to-face reading remediation for these municipalities and barangays, we need to adopt modular instruction in lieu of the face-to-face reading. So there are rumors and there are talks spreading across the division that we are stopping and we are rescinding the 8-week reading program. No, that proceeds and that should be finished up to August 22. Just in case, likewise, the central office postpones the opening of classes, I would suggest to the SDS that that reading remediation should be pushed through and should continue even after the 8 weeks. So with that, I'm ending my talk. I would like to thank you for engaging with us for quite 4 days or 5 days. And I know this has been one opportunity for us to learn in this new modalities of learning while we are faced with so much challenges and difficulties. But we are resilient people, Davao Oriental. We know that we all can and we will manage all these changes. So that's for all. Good afternoon to all. And please, I'm reminding again, this is supervisors and principals to support reading. This is not for Nancy. This is not for the SDS. This is for our students. So this is an opportunity for us while it's not, the formal classes is not, has not started. So we can actually make use of the time to help our readers, especially those who are struggling. That's all. Good afternoon and have a nice weekend.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Finally, we are done with the 4-day training, and this is our 4th day. Salamat sa pag-wait talaga up to this time. Thank you very much. Alam namin na punong-puno na po tayo ng mga kaalaman po. Mahirap na yung parati tayong nakaupo at nag-listen lang. So, but then we are thankful that we have gone through the 4-day training. But although there are still slides that we would like sana to show coming from the regional office, but we have no more time. But do not worry because you will be given. You can view all these things, review and review and review if you have not seen some of the slides. But you can also have a copy of this. We will be downloading and we'll be giving you that one. That is already the link. You can already look at that. And for those, we believe that there are still some simulators and demo teachers who would want to show their presentations. But in as much as we do not have time anymore, we would like, we would tell them, we will inform them that isasama po namin sila dito sa ating YouTube so that everybody could still see their presentations. Would that be okay? Alam namin na marami po tayong mga teachers na alam talaga nila how to use the LMS. So nakita naman natin those who have presented the other day and yesterday, they were able to go through the presentations very successfully. But then, wala na tayong time, we will still upload their presentation. So they will still go on live. I mean, they will still be in the YouTube. So makikita po natin sila. They can also view themselves yung mga presentations po nila. No? So we are already on this 4th day, the last day. We are almost to close our what we have started, the training. This time, Nakita na po natin yung mga slides galing from Dr. Veloso. So she has explained some of the learning deliveries that we will be using in our end. Depende po kung talagang feasible sila sa ating end. Nakita po ninyo, I hope you have really viewed on the 3 schemes na binigay po ang initiative ng Panabo City High School on the modular learning approach. Yung schemes po nila, meron silang learning hub, gumagamit sila ng learning hub na center na diin saan ilalagay yung mga materials, at saka meron din silang magmo-monitor na school personnel. Meron din sila yung tinatawag nila na Module Panda na merong volunteers from the community who would deliver those materials to the end households and barangays. And we have seen also that they have some of the, yung bang sinasabi nila, express, na meron silang service na magdi-deliver din ng mga materials at saka magre-retrieve. So we can copy those initiatives coming from other divisions, but somehow you could also initiate your own. You can have your own way. Mas maigi pa siguro kung kayo ang magsimula nung anong gusto ninyong maging, how do you implement the modular approach. Kasi hindi naman talaga lahat magkakaroon ng online. Alam naman namin na talagang we go for the modular approach. So it's up for you. Somehow we are giving you some ideas on how you are going to implement the type of modality that you are going to use in your respective areas. And of course, nakita natin yung e-learning, yung orientation natin sa mga teachers. Diba nakita ninyo, pinakita ni Dr. Veloso. So, magkakaroon po tayo ng yung kit. Ibibigay natin yung kit doon sa ating mga parents, no? Para malaman din nila, they will be oriented. So, from this training, lahat ng mga nag-attend nitong ating division training, you will be training your district training teams. So after this, you will have 1 week of preparation for your district level training. Of course, nakita natin yung mga kit na ibibigay natin sa ating mga parents. Kailangan siguro natin na i-translate yun. Kasi mahirap kung English talaga. Di ba nakita natin English version yung ibinigay ni Dr. Veloso. Pero in as much as sa ating mga parents, hindi naman sila makaintindi talaga kung lahat ito ay naka-English. So, in your preparation, we would like to suggest na himay-himayin, i-translate po sa ating MTB siguro para mas maintindihan ng ating mga parents yung kit na ibibigay natin sa kanila. So, nakita ninyo na meron doon yung framework. Number 1 yun, yung framework na dapat ibigay natin sa mga parents. Framework ng ating sulong edukalidad, no? And then, of course, yung bakit ba nagkaroon tayo ng MELCS? So, ipaintindi natin sa ating mga parents na meron tayong MELCS. Galing yan talaga sa ating K-12 curriculum. Kaya lang kinapsulize po natin, ginawa natin konti, but most essential. Sabihin natin sa kanila na yun pa rin, hindi pa rin tayo lumalayo sa ating K-12 curriculum, but we have capsulized it. Ginawa natin yung most essential competencies, yun yung ginawa natin na naging NYACS siya. So ipag-ano natin yan sa ating mga parents, dapat we should be able to really explain to them clearly, yan. At saka yung sample ng ating mga sample ng ating mga modules, ikita natin sa kanila. May sample tayong ibibigay sa kanila. And then we will have to explain to them the role that they should be inspiring their students at home. Kahit na at home yung mga bata natin, the parents should have the initiative to really inspire their students to continue reading and come up with the activities that are expected to be done at home by the children. So dapat i-monitor din ng ating mga parents. We should be able to explain to the parents squarely na meron silang role as parents para hindi mapahinto yung education ng ating mga bata. So yun ang gagawin po natin. So down in your level, you will be preparing from this time on, starting July 25 to August 2. Dito po sa ating timelines, August 2 up to August 2, you will be preparing already that training kit for the parents. So parang kailangan natin siyang i-translate into simple means na maintindihan po ng ating mga parents. Kasi kung hindi pwede yung lahat English, no? So paano natin yan mapaabot sa ating mga parents kung hindi natin siya i-translate into Bisaya or Dabawenyo, lalo na doon sa mga hinterlands natin na mga schools. So planning, you will have your planning already within the week, and then you shall have to conduct already. So you will now be training your district training teams composed of school heads and some selected teachers, no? Who will in turn already be guiding everyone in school. So doon sa level ninyo, yung mga school heads, i-train ninyo lahat, and some selected teachers who will be your district trainers, no, in your level already. So doon sa school, magiging slacks na siya. Hindi na ganitong virtual classroom. Magiging sa Slack session na kung ano naman ang yung mga plans ng mga sa teachers within the school. And then yung plano din ninyo for the orientation of the parents should be done August 10. Yun a week before we start classes. So yun binigay ni Dr. Biloso, yun yung ating guide kung paano natin i-present sa ating mga parents yung dapat nating ibigay sa kanila. And don't forget, kanina supposedly meron pa sana tayong ibigay yung mental wellness and psychological first aid. But then kinulang tayo ng time. But as I have said, you can view all those slides because we'll be giving you these slides. You can review and review and review para makuha po ninyo kung anong dapat nating gawin down sa ating level. No? So that is the one flashed on the screen. That is the link that Sir Francis is giving us for you to view yung ating ipinakita kanina. No? So whatever kung meron kayong problema doon sa downloading, sabihin nyo lang sa amin. Anyway, naka-YouTube yun. Even sa yung binigay ng region, naka-YouTube yun. So, pwede nyong i-review again and again para makuha talaga ninyo doon sa inyong level. So, we expect that in the district level, you will be training already your teachers, and the school heads, of course, the school heads and some teachers. And then, so preparation po natin, July, as I have said, July 25 to August 2, you prepare for your district training. And then, the district training will already be, we expect you to have your district training by August 3 to 7. No? So, still the same. You will have simulations kasi you will cascade yung paano gagamitin yung LMS for our teachers na pwedeng mag-online. But let us not force kung talagang hindi pwede talaga sa mga teachers na pag-iwanan na ng technology, kagaya namin. But then we are still learning. Kahit ngayon, hindi namin talagang itong ganitong virtual classroom, wala ito sa world noong panahon namin. It's only this time. But then we have to learn because we are still in service. We have to to really try our best to learn pa, no? So, ganun pa rin, magsisimulate kayo doon sa lower level, yung mga teachers, lalo na there are still other teachers, yung mga active teachers, yung younger teachers na pwede talaga sa online na magamit po nila. No, but as I have said, even if mag-online tayo, nandyan pa rin yung modules natin. Hindi natin yan bibaliwala because we cannot really rely on the signals and the connectivity that we have in our area. No, so yun ngayon ang ginagawa natin is the reproduction already of the modules. The central of the regional office is pulling all the learning resources that we have already in our respective divisions. And bago ko makalimutan pala, gusto kong i-recognize pala yung ating mga development teams namin. I think the other Fs have already recognized the members of their team na nag-compose talaga as a development team to make the lesson exemplars and the activity sheets. So sa akin din namang area po, sa SPED po, gusto kong i-recognize yung aking mga pinalanggang mga members of the team. So starting with yung tatlong writers po, si Miss Donna May Golciano of Kinablangan Elementary School under Dr. Raimonda Apostol. Talagang itong ating mga PSDS, walang sawang parating very, very supportive. Isang lang namin, text namin, isang chat lang namin. Opo ma'am, yes po ma'am. So very, very, very inspiring po yung ating mga PSDS. Lahat sila, from Boston down to Tarragona, to Lupon East, to Governor Generoso South, to Banay-Banay po. Then another writer din sa SPED is Miss Chini Apostol. Kahit bago lang panganak si Miss Chini, andito rin siya. In fact, our team right now, I have requested them to come over today in the office. And we are already finalizing yung mga ginagawa po nila. And we will soon be able to submit the same to the regional office through Google Drive. So, si Miss Chini Apostol comes from San Isidro Elementary School, but I think she is right now transferred to Dapnan Elementary School. Siya pa rin ay under Baganga North District under the leadership of Dr. Raimonda Apostol. Then also another writer, Michelle Duliente of Dapnan Elementary School, still the same, coming from Baganga North District under Dr. Raimonda Apostol. Wow! Talaga kasi nandito sa ating sa Baganga North District, nandito po yung ating SPED Center. So, one of our SPED centers is found in Baganga North, aside from in Lupon, Lupon West, the Kumarati Manuel Central 1, and the San Isidro Elementary School SPED Center in San Isidro North. So, tatlo po yung ating mga SPED centers that we were able to get ato mga writers natin, si Miss Donna May Golciano, Miss Chini Apostol, Miss Michelle Duliente, and then we also have our language editor, si Miss Genevieve Putao, still from Baganga, Lambahon Elementary, Central Elementary School SPED Center of the same district, Baganga North District, still under Dr. Raimonda Apostol. Hindi talaga si Dr. Apostol parang siya anong tawag niyan, very open siya to lend her teachers for anything that will be done by our division. And content editor din natin si Miss Ellen Vicente Cane of San Isidro SPED, San Isidro North, under the leadership of Sir John Arles. Sir John Arles, thank you very much for lending your teachers to us for this. Siya po ay isang content editor natin sa SPED. And then, dalawang ito, galing sa Baganga South District under the leadership of Ma'am Leonilda Manligoy. si layout artist Samuel Narciso, and layout artist Dariel May Del Castillo of Baganga Central Elementary School under Ma'am Manligoy. So ito po yung mga talagang very active na mga teachers sa SPED po, na parating nagbibigay talaga sa kanilang time and effort and their skills for SPED. Walang sawa. And we have also two illustrators, Mr. Crescencio Villo of Tarragona, Kuta Elementary School of Tarragona District. Thank you very much, sir. Mr. Expedito sa Tinitigan for lending Sir Villo with us for the as illustrator in the creation or in the formulation of the activity sheets and the lesson exemplar. Thank you very much. Kahit na nandoon po si Sir Villo sa Kuta, pero bumababa siya just to finish the work, and in fact they are still here with us in the office finalizing what they have done. And another illustrator, si Miss Leia Kamayang of Bakulin Elementary School, Baganga South District, still under the leadership of Ma'am Leonilda Manligoy, na isa ding illustrator. Hindi naman lahat mga teachers illustrator. Mahirap talaga magkuha ng illustrator. Alam niyo po, yung mga kamay nila parang matigas na yung kanilang mga kamay sa pag-illustrate, pero andyan pa rin sila hanggang ngayon gumagawa sa kanilang mga trabaho na ibibigay po natin. And of course, yun. So, yung 9 members ng development team ko sa SPED, thank you very much. Thank you very much for your effort and time and for sharing your skill sa walang sawa na pagbibigay ng inyong mga pagod at lahat naman ng kailangan natin just to compose or to make the activity sheets and the learning exemplars for SPED. Ang ginagawa po nila is on the category of the intellectually disabled children. No? So, yun ang ginagawa ng ating sa SPED. And then, meron din akong isang team for the kindergarten, yung mga inaasahan kong mga team members ng development team natin na gumawa din ng activity sheets at saka ng lesson exemplars for kindergarten. So, nandito po, coming from 3 writers, si Miss Leia Tugonon of San Isidro, Bato-Bato Central, of San Isidro North District, under the leadership of Sir John Arles. Thank you, Sir John, for lending Leia to us. And to Miss Leia, personally, thank you very much, Leia. We have been accounting on your contribution to the kindergarten. And we have also Miss Jessa Donga of Dapnan Elementary School, Baganga North District, still under the leadership of Dr. Raimonda Apostol. And we also have another writer, Miss Tisel Maris Pausta, under the leadership of Ma'am Flor Kibo sa GMS 1, Manay North District. So, nandito pa rin si Miss Tisel helping us. And then we have 2 editors, the language editor, si Mr. Milbert Raimonde of Bubunao Elementary School, still under the leadership of Ma'am Leonilda Manligoy. Our language editor and content editor, Miss Lindsay Rose Tipudan, under Ma'am Flor Kibo again, Manay North District, na very active na kindergarten teacher natin, na sana maging master teacher din siya, no? Kasi she's very active and talagang walang sawang nagbibigay suporta, yung kanyang skills, hindi niya yan talagang ibibigay niya, na parang bukas loob talaga. So si Miss Tipuda na isa ring evaluator natin sa region. So siya din ang gumagawa ng evaluation natin dito sa kindergarten. At saka si Miss Layout Artist, si Miss Jenny Himensya from Limintog Elementary School of Manay South under Ma'am Ami Demira. Thank you, Ma'am Ami, for lending to us, Miss Jenny. na naging layout artist din natin sa ating kindergarten. At saka kahit na si Miss Jenny nandoon sa Limintoog, pero ay alam ko namang from ano siya, sentro ng Manay, ay San Ignacio siguro, no? And then another one, layout artist natin, si Sir Juvie Basanyes of Labigan Elementary School. Kahit malayo si Sir Juvie, no? Pero nandito pa rin siya, ang talagang walang pagod na nagbibigay suporta sa ating mga pangailangan. So, from Governor Generoso South, thank you very much, Sir Percival Libira, no, for lending Juvie Basanyes to us, isang layout artist. Itong mga layout artist talagang skill talaga yan. Naibigay sa kanila ng Diyos, ng Panginoon. Kasi hindi naman lahat naging layout artist. May skill talaga yan, talent yan. And then another illustrator, si Miss Rubilin Carino from Tubilan Elementary School of Caraga North District under the leadership of Sir Alvin Lancian. Thank you very much, Sir Alvin, for lending Rubilin Carino as our illustrator for kindergarten, sir. Thank you very much. From Tubilan siya. And then another one, illustrator, si Diosdado Lapasaran ng Batu-Batu Central Elementary School, still under the leadership of Mr. John Ardes. So, hindi namin pwedeng tulugan, na hindi namin mabigyan ng recognition itong mga teachers natin na talagang they are really burning candles overnight para lang matapos itong mga activity sheets at saka learning exemplars na. Tamang-tama kasi the regional office is now pulling lahat ng mga learning resources na natapos natin. So, ito ngayon, finalize na kami sa SPED at saka kindergarten. We are already printing the final copy and we shall be submitting already this to the regional office because they have given us the deadline on July 31. Lahat ng mga learning materials, learning resources should be pulled already and be submitted to the regional office para meron po tayong magamit sa first quarter ng opening of classes by August 24. Okay, so baka meron tayong mga questions over there. Pwedeng i-chat and then kung meron mga questions, mga tanong, we will answer. We have my companions here. Si Sir Gerson, nandito pa yata. Si Ma'am Gigi, si Ma'am Nancy. Okay, sino pa yung mga kasama ko na nandito? We can answer if you have queries regarding the training and the following district level training that you are going to conduct in your level. Sige po, we will listen to some of your queries. Okay, we will wait. If there are still questions, you can chat on the screen so that we can view your questions and then we will be able to answer. Wala pang question. Baka gikapoy na tanan, no? Gikapoy na siguro ato mga participants up to this hour of the 4th day. Gikapoy na, gutom na. But if you have still queries, but if you cannot give your questions here, you can just text us. Okay, si Miss Ellen, congratulations and thank you. Thank you very much, Miss Ellen Rose. At saka galing kay Miss Maya. Baka si Miss Nancy may mga tanong pa dyan sa mga interventions natin sa reading, Miss Nancy.
Yes, ma'am.
Kumusta na kaya yung mga nagbigay ng mga interventions? Nakita ko po yung mga posted pictures ni Mama Ligoy. Ang dami po na...
Yes, ma'am. We're working for Davao Oriental actually.
Yeah. So, si Miss Manligoy, si Mama Manligoy, parating nagpo-post ng mga pictures ng how our teachers really help our kids yung medyo nahirapan sa reading para ma-prepare din sila for the opening of classes kasi hindi man nila malaman kung paano sila mag-answer ng mga activity sheets natin kung hindi sila marunong. So, it's good that we have this intervention, Miss Nancy. Okay, may tanong dito si Ma'am Julieta Sumalinog. Ma'am, can we have the slides from the regional office on the Sulong Educalidad framework for our parents orientation? Yes, of course. Pwede, Ma'am Juliet. You will have. In fact, yung link ni Sir Francis, binigay, gi-flash na yan. Yan, naka na yan. And then actually, itong mga, during the regional training also, makikita nyo rin yung mga ginawa or binigay ng regional office. Naka-YouTube yan. Pwede makita ninyo sa CLMD Facebook page. You can just download and you can view all of those slides. Hindi problema yan, Ma'am Juliet, Ma'am Tating. No problem, Ma'am Tating. You can always view. Wala na bang tanong dyan? O ikapoy na. So that we can already close, no? We have opened it and so we will be closing now Is it, mayroon bang question dito? Is it okay na ma'am to use one modality only like the modular only? Yes, if you think it is the most feasible modality that you can use.
My question, ma'am.
Yes, so be it. But if you think pwede kayong mag-face-to-face later, no, not now, but later, so you can have blended. Para safe kayo. Blended kayo para if in case na pwede nang mag-face-to-face, pwede rin kayo mag-face-to-face. Pero it could be kasi paminsan-minsan lang for this time siguro kung later pag pwede nang mag-face-to-face, nandyan pa rin yung modules. Okay, maka-receive ba kami ng soft copy for printing of modules, ma'am? Soft copy for printing of modules. I think you will be given the e-copy for printing. Kasi marami yan. So, kung tayo, doon na sa production. I think some schools are already starting to print already some of the modules that are ready. Si Ma'am Nancy, English 3, grade 3, printable na ba? Printable na ba, Ma'am Nancy?
Submitted and complied. Muted ba ako, Francis?
Okay na, loud and clear ka na.
So far, ma'am, I think there are only 3 to 4 regions who have complied. Davao Oriental, or Region 11 in short, was the first to comply with ADM3. And in fact, the national office lauded all of us. I even thank all the writers and Mark Phil and Susan for assisting us in coming up with those ADM material. It's in Susan's, ma'am. Actually, she has already forwarded that to SDS. But sad to say, only grade 3 first quarter, the one we completed, are forwarded.
No, kasi we are assigned to grade 3 English.
That's ready for printing, ma'am, grade 3.
Okay. That's the only one pa ang ready for printing?
Yes, ma'am. The national office lauded Region 11, ma'am, for that effort. That was the reason why we delayed the implementation of reading, ma'am, because we were so busy editing all of those materials.
Yeah, we understand. We understand. Sige, anyway, Ma'am Nancy, we still have time for the intervention, reading intervention. We are almost the end of July and then August, mayroon pa rin panahon para mas maigi yung ang intervention natin sa mga batang hindi marunong magbasa. No? Okay, so meron po tayo. Good afternoon, Ma'am Connie, Ma'am Nancy, and Sir Rosa. During our district rollout, okay lang po ba mag-focus kami sa Moodle creation and application, and we will shorten to 2 days kasi whole po literacy training of teachers next week po. Actually, you have the whole week next week na parang ano ninyo, preparation pa lang. You are, sa timelines kasi ng region, yung inyong district level training sa, August 3 to 7. So, meron para kayong panahon to prepare what you are going to do for your district training. Like, for example, preparation of yung sinabi ko kanina, yung translation ng kit for parents into Bisaya or Dabawenyo para maintindihan ng ating mga parents. So you still have 1 week in preparation for that. And then sabi mo, kung pwede ba 2 days lang. It's not only LMS na i-simulate po ninyo, yung ibang modalities na pwedeng mabigyan lahat ng mga school heads ng idea kung anong gagawin regarding modular approach or the radio-based instruction kung pwede. But I think in Baganga, meron tayong radio station dyan, di ba? And even in San Isidro, meron din tayo. And in Caraga, I believe. So, pwede rin tayong kopyahin yung ginagawa ng ibang division sa atin. That is if it is feasible. Okay?
Ma'am Connie, I have a reminder as far as the literacy training is concerned next week. I would like to remind that for English, it would be all English teachers. All English teachers, and that they need to pre-register and that they need to sign in the attendance for the whole duration of the 5 days for them to be able to get the certificate. There are a lot of queries from the field likewise, whether if they just view the Facebook or the FB stream, what they call this, stream whatever, whether the teachers who are attending this training would be able to get the certificates. The answer is yes, for so long as they have pre-registered and they have complied the attendance from day 1 up to day 5.
Okay, thank you very much for that information. Okay, si Ma'am Geraldine, meron ka pang ibigay na informasyon?
Yes po, yung next week po na training sa Filipino. So, ang participants po ng Davao Oriental sa Filipino, yung sa literacy instruction, 150 po yun, ang PAX. Yun lang po ang maaaring makatanggap ng refund ng load. Oo. The rest, pwede silang mag-participate, mag-register. Lahat ng mga Filipino teachers na handling Filipino subject, pwede maka-join, makapanood, mag-register po. Pero hindi na po sila qualified na maka-receive ng refund para sa load na worth 500 pesos. Yun po ang message sa akin ni Regional Supervisor in Filipino, Ma'am Mary Jane Mejorada. Lahat po pwedeng sumali. Lahat ng nagtuturo ng Filipino subject. Pero yung qualified lang na maka-refund ng load, yung nasa official list na 150 packs. Malinaw po yun. Yun lang po, Ma'am Con.
Okay, thank you very much for that information. I hope everybody, those concerned, has a grasp of those informations. Okay po, meron pa ba tayong ibang dapat ibigay sa kanila? Wala na bang question? Good afternoon, Ma'am Connie. Thank you so much for the management. As I understand, even the students who prefer the online mode will still be given the printed modules. Yes, of course, because we cannot really rely on our signals. So kahit na nag-online na ating mga estudyante, bibigyan pa rin natin. That is the plan of our SDS, Sir Ronaldo P. Melorida. Kailan po kaya ma-release ang mga modules for us to be able to reproduce and sort out ahead? Thank you. We are on the verge of reproducing. We are still procuring the materials, and I think the regional office is also doing its best na mabigyan lahat ng mga divisions ng copy ng mga modules at saka learning resources. In fact, they are now gathering lahat ng mga learning resources from different divisions para makumpuni po sa ating region at saka mabigyan po tayo ng copy, no? Sana hindi matagalan. Ma'am, are we going to have virtual training during the district level or can we have it face-to-face? Nasa inyo po yan, permitted. Pero pwede rin kayong maka-go virtual. Try din niya yung virtual ganito, ore na virtual classroom. Kasi meron kayong mga ICT experts dyan. In fact, kasali sila sa ating mga trainings, yung mga ICT experts natin. So, anyway, si Sir Francis and company, si Sir Tawing at the division office, and I think Sir Idong can also be of help to you kasi nandito man siya sa Davao Oriental. Balik siya sa Davao Oriental, but although meron pa rin siyang part doon sa region kasi kinukuha siya ng region because of his scale, but then he is part of Davao Oriental. At saka si Queenie, Miss Villamor. So, sa ating, marami tayong mga ICT experts din dyan. Yung mga younger teachers natin, alam namin na talaga. In fact, nakahilera pa yung mag-simulate eh. Ang dami pa nila mag-simulate sana. But then, sabi ko kanina, we will upload their presentation so they will still be viewed publicly. No? So, sana na-understand po ninyo kasi kinulang tayo ng time. And we are very sorry na hindi na natin na-present during our training, but then they can still be viewed. And thank you so much for our simulators, ating mga return demonstrators na they gave their time and effort na gumawa talaga na magbigay ng sample, no? Simulate. Parang actual ba? Salamat kaayo sa inyo ha. Then, the school heads from the secondary, the senior high school, and all our PSDSs who have supported our teachers. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Talagang we are not alone because you are there with us. We are one in this division with our superintendent, Martin Pelayo. Thank you. So, siguro, what would be the time for district level LMS? Okay. Sinabi ko kanina, from this time, July 25 to August 2 will be your preparation pa muna. You have time to prepare for the district level. So, siguro, if you have, you will go into virtual, para din maano din natin, let us not close our eyes on the technology that we have now. At kung i-experience din natin, kagaya nito ngayon, although parang kasi first time natin, parang nabaguhan din tayo, no? So, merong mga technical problems na ma-encounter, but then we are able to go through, no? From day 1 up to day 4 up to today. So, kasi yung district level training will be August 3 to 7. Yung timelines po ninyo. So, you still have 1 week to prepare. And then, if in case you still have questions, you can just chat us. You can just ask from us, anyone from the CID. And syempre, even to Ma'am Jean Pilayo, our assistant to the SDS, and Sir SDS, Sir Rinaldo D. Millorida. With the support ni Sir, talagang maganda ang division po natin. Sige po, baka na tayong mag-closing. Short lang itong closing natin. We will just be hearing some words from Sir Cabanes and Sir Millorida. And then siguro, yung aking time, tama na yon. Wala na akong sasabihin pa. Parang naibigay ko na lahat yung gusto kong sabihin. So, we would like to thank everyone, lahat ng mga teachers natin. Kahit na umuupo kayo dyan, alam namin, nagikapo po mo paminaw. Kapoy sagno, murag masaayo itong nagtindog ta kanatas classroom. And then all the PSDS from Boston down to Tarragona, down to Lupon East, and to Governor Generoso South, and to Banay-Banay. Thank you very much. And lahat ng ating mga secondary school heads, mga cluster heads natin sa secondary, thank you very much. And of course, yung ating mga PSDSS, kayo po, yung inyong chief trainers down in your district level. Lahat ng mga PSDSS, kayo po ang mga chief trainers ng inyong district level. And then lahat din ng mga heads ng mga cluster secondary schools, kayo din po ang mga chief trainers in your cluster. And then lahat ng mga school heads, you will have to support please your chief trainer. Support please your chief trainers down in your level. Lahat ng mga secondary school heads, thank you very much for being with us, for staying with us, for supporting your teachers. No, we really love how you connect with us. Lahat ng mga cluster heads ng secondary schools, thank you very much. Thank you. Lahat ng mga secondary schools. So, pwede na tayo doon sa yung closing na. Magkaroon pa tayo ng prayer. Yung parang opening. Hindi na.
Diretso na ta.
Okay, diretso na ta.
Diretso na sa message. Okay, program tayo, ma'am.
Yes. Okay.
Good day.
Okay, so thank you very much
Most
for the fruitful 4-day division training of trainers in the Division of Davao Oriental under the leadership of our OIC Chief Implement, Ma'am Maria Concepcion Kiwong. Pakpakan natin ang ating mga management team na Chief Implementation Division. Tatapusin na natin itong training na ito sa pamagitan ng makinig tayo ng pangsalita, salita ating OIC Chief of the School Governance Action Division. Walang iba kundi ating Education Supervisor ng SGOD, Sir Erning H. Cabanes. Pasok, sir.
Good day to everyone, most especially to our OIC Chief of the CID, Ma'am Concepcion Kiwong, for giving me this opportunity to give inspiration to our teacher participants to this division training of trainers of the Learning Management System, or LMS. And of course, to our education program supervisors under the Curriculum Implementation Division, who really gave their time to make this training successful. To our OIC Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Mr. Jen Pilayo, and of course, to our very own Schools Division Superintendent, Sir Rinaldo B. Miliorida, CES of 5, who is very optimistic to deliver the desired education services to our students this school year 2020-2021. To the teacher participants to this training, thank you for your positive response despite the situation. Teaching the lessons to our students apart from the normal face-to-face is not an easy task because we are used to teach in front of our students, wherein there is a direct interaction in which you can easily determine your students' strengths and weaknesses and compute immediately the class proficiency level or CPL for us to determine whether we have to go on or to reteach the lesson. However, in this time of pandemic because of COVID-19, face-to-face as of the moment was not allowed as our President Duterte declared no vaccine, no face-to-face. Therefore, we need to make some adjustments on how to deliver our lessons to the students. I strongly believe that LMS is one of the strategies or modalities that we can use to teach our students, especially for those who have good internet connection at home. It would be exciting giving our instruction through online means, of which our students will just be staying at home with the assistance of their parents or guardians. On August 5, 2020, there will be a dry run for the use of modality that the school will be using in preparation for the opening of classes comes August 24, 2020. And there will be people coming from the regional office to observe the said dry run. In this time of challenges, we need to be optimistic like our schools division superintendent that we can achieve our goal to deliver the desired education services to our students with the use of the different modalities of teaching such as online, offline, radio and TV stations, modular, and other modality that can be of help in our journey for this year. So to all the participants of this division training of trainers on learning management system, congratulations and good luck to everyone. It is my prayer that we will surpass by God's grace these challenges we are facing nowadays. Mabuhay po tayong lahat.
Okay, now ladies and gentlemen, the distribution of certificate rolling by district. Then you try to add there that you're going to receive the certificate of participation for the participants of this 4-day training of trainers, and also certificate of appreciation to the facilitators, the speakers, and in the management team training. Okay. Music maestro. Okay, from Boston District, marching in, lead by the public advisor, Montejo, with the school heads, the teachers. Okay, I request the superintendent Wong to stage. Then, congratulations, the participants coming from the under the leadership of Jansan, the school heads and the participants. From PL2, the leadership of Student with the school head and the teacher participants. Bagagano Monda with the school head and the teacher participants. From Bagangasa, under the leadership of Ma'am Yunelda M. Panligoy and all the school heads with the teacher participants. Caraga North District, under the leadership of Sir Alvin Lancian, with the school heads, teachers participants. Caraga leadership of Dr. Mary Alison Bricari, with the school heads and teacher participants. Manay North, under the leadership of Ma'am Florentina M. Kibo, with the school heads and the teachers. From Manay South, under the leadership of Amita Mera, with the school heads and the participants. From Tarragona District, under the leadership of Sir Expedito Atinditigan, with the school heads and their participants. Okay, moving on to the Commissional District 2, from Balay-Balay District, under the leadership of Dr. Florifes Colmenares and the school heads and the teacher participants. Lopolues District, under the leadership of Dr. Julieta Somalino, with the school heads and teacher participants. Lopon East District, under the leadership of Ma'am Vanessa, with the school heads and teacher participants. San Isidro South North District, under the leadership of Sir Carles Marshall and the school heads and the teacher participants. San Isidro North, under the leadership of Ma'am Alcantara, with the school heads and the teacher participants. Governor Generoso North, under the leadership of Sir Ariel Tan and the school heads and teacher participants. The last but the least is the Governor Generoso South, under the leadership of Sir Bobby Libera and the school heads and the teacher participants. Congratulations! We have 210 graduates today in the winner, the division of Davao Oriental. And congratulations! Now, ladies and gentlemen, we'll listen the message of our sports division superintendent, no other than Sir Rinaldo Bautista Meliorida Siso. Hi.
Mayong buntag sa inyong tanan, sa atong mga kaubanan nga mga magtutudlo, Ma'am Jane Pelayo, to Ma'am Connie Wong, to the education program supervisors, the public schools district supervisors, to our elementary and secondary school heads, Sir Francis Alicando, Sir Joselito Idong, sa tanan ng mga participants, mga teachers of the division of Davao Oriental. Again, a very good morning to all of you. Finally, we are now done with this 4-day training on learning management system as part of the preparation of the revision for the school opening comes August 24, 2020. Congratulations all of you. Congratulations to our training team, to Ma'am Connie Wong, sa atong mga kaubahan ng mga supervisors, mga district supervisors o mga principals o sa atong technical support team. Especially, special congratulations sa atong mga simulators. It was a challenging task, and yet you bravely accepted the challenge to do the simulation. It was a new experience for all of you, and you did very well. Kaya dahil salamat o congratulations po sa inyo ha. This coming school year 2020-2021 is a challenging school year. And in several announcements by our beloved Secretary Leonor Magtulis Briones, we really have to start classes. You really have to start the school year by August 24, 2020. And we now have around 1 month to prepare for the school opening, so that by now, after this training, we should at least have a picture of what the classes will look like. Kung sa bagay hitsura sa atong mahimong mga mahitabo ng mga klase pag sugod sa August 24. What we would like to do is really fulfill our promise to the community, fulfill the promise to our learners and the parents that we will provide them the necessary resources, the learning resources for learning to continue even if we do not have to come to our schools. Kaya this learning management system is one powerful tool for us to do our job, to do our duty to the community and to the learners. And we really have to do it. We really have to learn new skills and learn new knowledge, because the playing field has changed. Mausab ba nga itong playing field? If we remain to be stuck in our present state, na ang galing natin ay nandun lang sa face-to-face teaching, kung doon lang tayo magaling, pwedeng magiging irrelevant tayo for the next school year, kasi face-to-face teaching might not happen in the next few months. Kaya for us to stay relevant and for us to stay effective in our job and efficient in doing our job, is that we really have to learn new skills, just like this learning management system and any other modalities that we will employ in the next school year. Kaya nga, in the next few days, it's necessary that we continue to prepare. It's necessary that we have to continue the preparation, because it's our way of preparing ourselves for the jobs, for our roles and responsibilities. Sabi nga ng isang famous American president, sabi niya, if I'll be given 6 hours to chop down a tree, I had to spend the first 4 hours sharpening the axe. Kaya para sa atong tanan karon, kinahanglan natong paianda mga atong kaugalingon. We need to sharpen our tools. We need to sharpen the axe for us to do our job efficiently comes August 24. So once again, congratulations to Ma'am Connie. Nahibalo ko nga kapoy you guys si Ma'am Connie ani nga training. Congratulations to the EPSS. Congratulations to our technical support team, Sir Francis Aricando and Sir Idong. O congratulations sa tanan nato mga teachers, mga school heads, o sa atong mga tanan nga na-involve ani nga training. Good morning, o dahang salamat sa inyong tanan.
Francis, akong anak, kanunay kauban ako. Thank you very much, Francis. Lagi nibiya sa ako si Francis ba? Si Weng pod, kalimot kong ingon. Weng, thank you kayo, Weng. Salamat, Weng.
Hello? Okay, thank you very much, Ray, for that very inspiring message this afternoon. So thank you, everyone, for participating and try to learn things in preparation for this coming August 24. For the closing prayer, I request everybody to please close your eyes for the closing prayer. So let us pray. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debt as we forgive us our debtors, and let us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine thy kingdom and the power and the glory forever. Amen. The Father, the Son, and the Spirit. Amen. Thank you very much. Good luck, good health. God bless you. Bye-bye.